Ontario is looking to increase fines and jail time for employers who withhold passports or permits from migrant workers. But as Emily Taylor tells us, activists are calling this announcement a distraction that won't bring any real change.
My message to those scumbags out there abusing migrant workers is this: you can run, but you can't hide. We will find you, fine you, and put you behind bars. Labour trafficking has no place here in Ontario.
Ontario's Minister of Labour made the announcement at Queen's Park this morning. In the third iteration of the so-called Working for Workers Act, individual employers withholding passports or work permits from migrant workers could face fines of up to $500,000 and 12 months behind bars. Corporations could be made to pay $1 million.
Furthermore, offenders could face additional penalties, up to $200,000 for every worker whose rights are violated, quickly adding up to millions of dollars more in fines.
But advocates say it will be ineffective as long as migrants are fearful of being fired and deported if they speak up.
Under this act, you have to prove through incredible amount of evidence that you are actually being exploited, which is almost impossible for most people.
The minister said it's hard to know exactly how many employers are withholding permits, but that a recent investigation in York Region found 64 migrants were being abused by an employer. There are 45 ongoing investigations in the province. But the Migrant Rights Alliance says this isn't a widespread issue for workers who are dealing with more pressing problems like substandard living conditions and stolen wages.
You hear the minister talking about, so-called scumbags. What is he doing? He's creating the idea that there's a few bad employers or recruiters who just need to be fined, who need to be convicted. But actually the issue is rife, it's systematic, and it's encouraged by his own ministry.
The Alliance points to the loophole in Ontario's labour laws, which aren't changing with this bill. That means many migrant workers in industries like agriculture and hospitality remain unprotected. Those in agriculture are not entitled to maximum hours of work in a day or week, daily breaks, or overtime pay, and in many cases, even minimum wage. The Alliance is calling on the government to end these exemptions and grant workers a clear path forward towards full immigration status. Emily Taylor, CHCH News, Queen's Park.